Howdy, howdy, guys. So, I've just been getting a lot of information correct and stuff, looking back through my phone, making sure it was the correct times and everything that I saw Richie's car up the driveway. It is about now, from what I could work out through my phone from sending it to people and stuff. Because I sent it to a lot of people. Okay, so I backtracked through it just now. Okay, now this is what I've got. This is what I saw. Okay, Richie turned up about this time. My mum and my stepdad were asleep. Okay, this is what I saw first. I turned around. I'm on the couch right now. I turned around to my surveillance camera, and I looked out to the gate. I could see his car right there, and as you can see, it's pretty far back. This camera from there. His car was there, right up the driveway. He jumped out of the car. He went that way to inside to where my mum is. Knocked on the door. They were asleep. He came back. He popped open his boot, and then he walked back to the door. From that stage, I thought, hey, that's not right, right? So I got up and I went over here. And I went over here to this hole, which actually is much closer. If I can't get the camera up that close, but when I'm looking through here, I can see directly the gate, right? So, okay, so he comes back. He actually grabbed something. He stuck it under his jersey, and I seen him from the peephole sideways stick something in the boot. Now, I wondered what it was at first, and then he jumped in on his cat, closed the boot. He stayed there for a little while, though, like as if he was strangling something. That's what stumped me. I thought, shit, this ain't right. You know, I hope that's not my cat. And sure enough, my cat went missing that morning. She was at the door meowing for my mum to let her in, but they were asleep. This was about 8 to 9 in the morning, Saturday morning. So anyways, so yeah, after he stayed there for a little while at the boot, I seen him look back. Like, okay, you know, like, she must be dead. He closed the boot, jumped in his car, went tearing out my door here, and straight down here. And I went running down here, and I went, oi, oi! And I went running down here. He came back up the driveway, right? Came back up the driveway. He already knew the cat was dead in the back. He came right there, jumped out, and you know what a stupid-ass excuse was? And I says to him, you know, he was after a cigarette lighter with USB ports in it, but that's the stupid story he fed me, just to detour my thinking from what he just done. I told him, I says, look, I'll go inside right now. I'll go and get him for you. Oh, no. And he just jumped in his car and took off. And from that stage onwards, that was Saturday morning. And I couldn't see you guys then, right, until now. So this is why I'm doing this video now. And I went around there the other day, like I've been everywhere, under the bridge, looking everywhere, all around here, in sheds and stuff. She's not here, you know? And then I worked out something. Yeah, Richie's been hanging around with Fuddy and all of those other black power dudes, and they just sit there, peeing it up, you know? Rat shit. So that was a setup I worked out. So I went into town yesterday, I went past his place, and soon as I went past their gates, all I heard was that fella Fuddy, come on then! So, yeah, I knew straight away from that stage. There's no reason for him to say that to me or anything. But he must have thought that I knew something, or I captured something on the cameras or something. So, yeah, that's when it hit me. Yeah, it was yous. This is another setup from yous. Our car got taken not long ago. Big hole in the roof, all by them. Not good. Nothing's been done about it at all. And I hate getting hit out like this all the time. Because I do cruzermans inventions on YouTube and stuff, and I can't even begin to think what my next video is going to be or anything. Because I can't get my cat out of my mind. She's 3 years old. I have photos of her. I raised her from a baby. She's such a loyal cat. She jumps up on my door. She lets me know when she's there all the time. If I stuck a handle on this other side of my door, she'd be able to let herself in anytime she wanted. She doesn't go far. She's just had 5 kittens, and now I'm sitting here looking after all of her kittens, bumming out, crying my eyes out. I'm not happy about it. So yeah, I want something done about it. Alright guys, I think I've covered just about everything I possibly can at this stage. Cool.